Hi, my name is Alan Bracken. For the next 12 discussions, we're going to unpack the theme, high performance mindset. I've defined high performance mindset as the deliberate pursuit of being our best regardless of our circumstances. One thing I know is we cannot always control the circumstances in our life, but we can control how we respond to those circumstances. And this has to do with our thoughts, our attitudes, and our perceptions. So we're going to look at those three topics and see how we can tap into a high performance mindset where we can be our very best in life. And before we do that, I'm reminded of something that Vince Lombardi said at the beginning of every season. He would take a football and hold it in his hands and say, "Gentlemen, this is a football." And everybody, of course, knew that that was a football. But what was he doing? He was taking them back to the basics. And what I want to do is I want to take us back to the basics. I think it's very important for us to understand and realize and clearly define the reason why we want to perform at a higher level. The reason why we want to be our best regardless of our circumstances. That's going to be the starting point and the challenge of this discussion. Why do I want to be my best? While you're thinking about yours, I would like to give you mine. Because here's what I know. When you and I have a large enough why, a big enough why, we're able to overcome the obstacles that we're going to face, the challenges of life, the circumstances that are going to be less than what we want them to be. When we have a big enough why, we're going to also attract to our lives the things that will help us accomplish that why. Our subconscious mind is a powerful tool that I think is often underutilized. Studies show us that our subconscious mind attaches to what we are emotionally involved and engaged with. So my why, as I give it to you, is very simple and it's emotional to me. As you're thinking about your why, attach it to something emotional. I'm a husband. I'm a father. I'm a coach, a speaker, a trainer. And ultimately, the reason I want to be my very best regardless of my circumstances is so that I can better serve the people in my life. For me, it starts at home. As a father, I want to be the very best dad I can be. I have 2 daughters, and what I know is one day they're probably going to get married. And research shows that most of the time our daughters marry their fathers or someone like their father. And I want my girls to be set up for success. So I want them to see modeled for them a good father. And that's why it's important for me to read books, to study, to go to seminars, and improve as a dad. It's tough. But when I am reaching and pursuing my best, I'm setting a great example that will set my girls up for success. As a dad to my 2 sons, I want them to see qualities and attributes that they want in their life, that will serve them well in their life. And I know this. I have to model that. Research shows us that 89% of people do what people see. Maybe not so much what they say, but what they see. And I think it's important for me as a father to my boys to model what it looks like to be a man of character, to be someone that knows they're not perfect. It's not about perfection, but it is about getting better. It's about being my very best because I want them to be their very best. To my wife, Amanda, I want to be a good husband. That's one of the biggest challenges in my life, to pursue her, to let her feel worthy, to let her feel cherished. I have to read a lot of books, and sometimes I think I should read more books than I read. I just finished a book about how to be a better husband. Why am I doing that? Because I do want to be my best. I want to set the right example again for my kids. And when I'm pursuing my very best, that's what I'm doing. I'm modeling what I want my kids to do. Now, as a coach, as a speaker, as a trainer, as someone that helps organizations reach their potential and accomplish the goals that they're trying to accomplish, it's very important for me to be the best that I can be for them. I'm doing a disservice if I don't pursue the best I can be so that I can better serve them. Now that's my why. I want you to have your why. Why do you want to perform at a higher level? Why do you want to be your very best? I think it's important that we go there and define our why. I think it's important in any area of our life that we define our why and be very clear on it, but specifically when we're talking about a high performance mindset. I want us to stop. I want us to think about it. I want us to get clarity on why we want this in our lives, and also attach it to something emotionally. You know, my kids matter to me. I really care about them. I care about my family. I care about the customers, the clients that I'm working with. And that's why it's emotional to me. But the good news is this: when it's attached, our why is attached to something emotional, it kicks in our subconscious mind. Our subconscious mind is a powerful tool that goes to work and attracts the tools and resources that we need to accomplish that why. I would like for you to think about your why in regards to an emotional connection. Make it meaningful to you. I don't know what it is. That's for you to decide. I just gave you my personal example. But the challenge in this video is this: find your why. Get clear on why you want to be your very best.